Guys, and welcome back to another episode of Amesey's Corner. So, got this, the Jeep that time forgot. Still got that sitting here. I think this morning we're going to be putting on this Warn winch bumper, winch mount, grill guard, and mounting up and unboxing this Warn Xeon 10,000 pound winch. So, yeah, awesome. I got some of the bolts off of this already. I did it last night. I just haven't pulled it off and snapped that on. So why don't I put you guys on the head cam and let's get to bolting this thing
Alright,
up.
it's Christmas time. Where do we start? We already know what the winch is. We can kind of see everything about that. 10,000 pounds. I'm really interested in feeling that cable. I haven't felt a synthetic cable yet. It's something until I saw this box, I didn't even know it existed. I thought they were all just wire rope. So we got a big Warn box here. What do we got? No description. It says front bumper, so I'm going to guess this is the front bumper. Apparently we got to open it this way. Oh, that is a beefy unit. And that would be the winch bumper. The Warn winch bumper. Now I noticed it's got the same matching rear bumper on it. That looks good. It's going to match nice tow hooks on it. Hardware, some instructions. Let's peruse that in a little bit. Winch bumper. What do we got? Rev level, PLT kit, Jeep TJ. This would be the winch mount that would bolt onto the bumper. Box of hardware. That is one beefy winch mount there. Look at that thing. Ugh. Oh boy. Take the instructions out for that.
I guess halves are always coming for that.
That's a go on that.
What does this bolt through the frame, or is it like...
This bolts to the bumper, and the bumper bolts to the frame. This is the winch mount. Let's say the cable goes through there. Hey. That's what I'm finding out right now. Skid plates, bumper mounts. Get all the directions out so we know what we're getting into before we start. Alright. I don't even know what we're putting in. What do we got here? Skid plate. This would be a skid plate or a grill guard. Front tube grill guard. Looks like that's like a bull bar. Yeah, that's a bull bar for on that bumper. The hardware kit, we'll leave that in there. Instructions come out. Yeah, we got a pretty good grill guard. What we got next? Oil pan skid plate. Boy, it's a big heavy one. Oh. Boy, you're really going to be adding some weight to this Jeep, huh? Alright. Let me in, let me in. Quadrant. Instructions, put those in the ever-growing instruction pile. Wow. And that would be an oil pan skid plate. It's probably the hole you change the oil from. See, it's already got a little bit of marks here and there, but I think that's okay. What else we got in here? Oh, the mounting hardware. Some mounting brackets. I'll just keep those in there for now. Alright. Whew, working up the sweat here. What do we got here? STIA plate, whatever that means. Still plate, sill plate. Steering box skid plate. Little protector for the steering box so they hang out on the axle on these things. Yeah, just bags. And then skid plate, the rear one for the gas tank. That feels heavy. And a big old skid plate for the gas tank, just like they say it is. Wow, is that heavy. Well, alright guys, I don't think I need to take that out. Got the nice W logo. Pretty cool, you'll be able to see that right with the other ones there on the Jeep. You guys can see it. I don't know if you guys are still with me or not, but anyways, let's tear into this a little more. Like I said, I got all the bolts out. I got the thing basically loose, so this should only take a second. A little more light on the subject. That's better. All right. That two bumpers a lot lighter than it looks. Alright, now I don't know if this plow frame is going to complicate this a little bit. I know we got a skid plate for this steering box here. I don't think that's going to work with that plow frame though. Alright, let's that off too. That's not going to be used anymore. That won't fit with this winch mount bumper. Oh, wow. That is a heavy, ow, a heavy unit. Well, it fits. Alright. That wasn't so bad. Now I gotta mount everything up to this bracket here. This is the bracket that the winch will go on. And then this bolts right there like that. Looks like it uses the sway bar mount and the bumper mount holes. Tear into this box and see what we get in a $1,700 Warren Xeon winch. Awesome. Alright, looks like we got the remote in and out. Hardware, all the hardware and hooks. Instruction manual, owner's manual, all that stuff, installation guide. Miscellaneous strap. No, there's the fair lead. Nice aluminum fair lead. What do they call this? A Haas fair lead. Nice and pretty. And that that'll bolt right to that. Right? Yep. And that's kind of what you see on the bumper winch mount. Yeah. And we got the wiring kit. This is all the wiring for it. We won't actually be wiring this today. We actually won't be wiring this here. This has getting a special custom wiring installation done at Wicked Cars. That's an installer, kind of a famous installer down the street, called Wicked CAS, Wicked Cars. I guess it's a play on how we all speak up here in New England. Alright, here's the heavy part. And there it is. This must be the wiring. Yep, and there's the rope. Or is this all the rope itself? No, it must be just the... No, this is actually the line. And that's it. That's that Spydura unbreakable rope. Interesting. A lot lighter than the wire rope that winches always used to use. I'm just gonna keep this in its bag to keep it clean and protected. just let me put this over here out of the way. So here it is, the Zeon 10,000 pound winch. Solid unit, heavy unit, that's for sure. Ground and power. How's it mount? Looks like yeah, just regular through bolts. All right, guys, that's what you get in the box. Now I got to get to bolting this all together. Alright guys, I got that all mounted up. Take a look. Look at that, huh? Nice. I like the way that Spidura cable looks on there. I wasn't able to spool the cable correctly though. They didn't want, I wasn't supposed to, or I'm not supposed to wire this in because it's getting a total custom switch box, and I'm not exactly sure what they've got planned for that, but I was instructed to not physically wire the winch into the truck. All it is just a positive and negative to the battery. Some people might want to put a breaker or a fuse. I'm not sure what they're supposed to wind these cables up under a lot of tension. It takes two people, one person in the vehicle applying tension on the brakes, the whole winch cable released and wound under high tension. So what happens is if the cable isn't tight enough, when you go to winch the truck, it'll pull the wind that's being released into the drum and bury it into the cable and can damage the cable, can hang it up. So I'm gonna have to leave a note in the vehicle before first use of the winch. It has to be completely unspooled and spooled under tension. We just it's 100 feet of cable, and I don't have 100 feet of room to run that and do that. So plus not being wired into the truck and being with a battery box, it would just be a little too dangerous and a little too much to do right now. So yeah, pretty nice looking bumper, pretty nice setup. I know the winch is like $1,700 with that cable. I don't know how much the bumper. I'm gonna guess the bumper's probably, I don't even know. Anybody out there have any idea what this setup costs? I'm gonna say that's at least close to $3,000. I just hung off the front of this truck this morning. I'm glad I was able to reuse this KC lights and the original tow hooks. That's kind of neat. I had to actually, the left one had to go on the right one had to go on the left. So now that I got this outside, let's just take another little peek at the truck itself. I'm not sure whose lift kit this is. Rancho maybe, I don't know. Nice stainless gas shocks, bigger springs. This kit also came with the trailing arms and the leading arms, and then it has a drop down for the transfer case to keep your driveline angles correct. We also have a big skid plate for this area, an oil pan skid plate, but I'm kind of concerned that it's supposed to bolt to this plate, which is now an inch and a half lower, so I think that's going to take some custom fabrication. And then we got the gas tank guard, which I'm probably not going to put on video. It's just not enough of a change from how the truck looks to show you guys. You kind of get the idea, but yeah, look how clean this thing is. About as clean as you're gonna find it. You know, like this is the first time this has ever been dirty, I bet. Awesome. I mean, like I said before, I'm not a big Jeep fan, but this one here has me a little wanting of the vehicle. So yeah, just not a scuff or a scratch or a mark. I bet no one's even sat in those seats. I mean, 4,000 miles. It's only got 4,000 miles on it. Yeah, 4,066. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed that little install. Just a little something on what's going to be a busy day. Guys, until next time, keep it out of the cabbage.